Yo, 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 what's up, beautiful soul? What's up, beautiful soul? Trying to let this in. I gotta bless the area. You feel me? I feel love and light to all you beautiful souls. Turn this down. It's a beautiful night. You hear me? Beautiful night. So, tonight, tonight, I wanted to, first of all, I've been in deep, deep meditation of love, light, and not for just personal growth, but whatever my soul mission to the highest God of the highest white light, I need to fall in line with whatever God needs me to do. So in order for me to do that and to talk to God, I need to be in meditation for days at a time. So sometimes my lives are literally sometimes spaced out because I need God to give me the discernment of what of or what not or what to do the video on. Okay, so once again, my name is Jamil Sterling, Ja for short. Okay, I'm a master shaman. Okay, I'm a master alchemist. I can heal with my hands using energy. I get grids of the body to where I can see what is exactly wrong with the body, and I can diagnose and heal the body and remove what is toxic. And with time, create healing. Right. Um, I can also remove bad energy and curses because I am of the light. I am pure light energy. Okay. I can also talk to the dead. I talk to past loved ones, those who have passed, and those who are in the light. I remove stagnant and bad energy from real estate and businesses and organizations so that business can run smoothly without any interference of time loops or entities that are attached to that space or to people. Okay. I am a healer. I am an oracle. I see past, present, and future. And that it drove me and to being very interested in what God led me to. Okay. So I believe we all know Nikola Tesla, right? Smart, smart, highly intuitive man. Okay. Um, chosen seeds are have multitude of various abilities. Okay. Throughout the times and throughout the generations, people like him, Martin Luther King, um, E equals MC square. I used to love him because we kind of got the same birthday. Einstein, and people with the keepers of knowledge. These are the ascended masters of the time. So those of us that pass and go up to the heavens, we are considered ascended masters because we have the deep rooted knowledge and wisdom of all time. Okay, um, so as soon as I was trying to debate on is Nikola Tesla the appropriate ascended master to do this live on, God said yes. So, as you know, as a shaman, we follow vibration, energy, realms, dimensions. Okay. I am so interested um, in energy, lightning, electricity, vibration, and so on and so forth. Light energy, okay, is how everything is created and everything is um, sustained, right? Um, so let's go ahead and get into this. All right. All right. So this is Nikola Tesla, where he said, I quote, everything is light. Okay. I am a light worker. Again, I deal with nothing but the highest vibrations. I stay in the highest vibrations. I must stay in the highest vibrations as an earth angel, as a shaman, in order to do my job and to channel. Okay, so a lot of times I would much rather not be around anyone that depletes my energy, because it takes me from my mission from God. If that makes sense, and I'm unable to use my abilities, and so on and so forth. That's why a lot of chosen seeds um, are targeted for their energy, because if they reach a state of higher vibration, now they cannot be corrupted. They cannot serve the beast. So the beast is like upset. So with people like us, that's why we stay away from people of low vibrational energy unless we have to. Okay, so this all goes into the teachings of Nikola Tesla. His gift was of a different type of intellect. His intellect was smarts, where he tapped into the ethers, and he knew the council gave him the knowledge to know how light performed. That light, vibration, the color spectrum, vibration, frequency, all of this is one. And if mastered and controlled, okay, big things can happen. A high vibration creates magic, creates unbelievable miracles of such magnitude, and a synergy that could save the universe. Okay, so as a shaman, that is our goal. So I'm trying to intertwine this as one. Okay, let's get into this more. Okay, his patents were stolen, and he said, and I quote, "I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own." A lot of time throughout history, patents and inventions were stolen by people who were not that smart. You feel me? That didn't even know what to do with it, right? And unfortunately, you can't do much with an invention without the brains that built it. Let's be clear. And he lived from 1856 to 1943. Okay. The day will soon come when I will show the world that the transmission of power and speech without the aid of any wires is possible. So earlier, I went into this deep meditation, and I literally was like, you know what? I usually investigate murders and so on and so forth. I was like, I want to talk to Nikola Tesla, right? So I asked him, could I have a conversation with him? And he said yes. So as we had a conversation, he told me these things right here. He told me that basically, you know how you have electricity and you have the poles in the ground and the wires going above the ground and so on and so forth? He said that is not needed. Mind you, I found this just now where I did at the last minute. I found this at the last minute. So it's like freaking me out that he told me this earlier. But literally, he said that man's capacity of inventions have plateaued because vibrations are low. Okay? There's too many people that's operating at a low vibration that's stopping the flow of energy for creating a synergy of where it's creating more ideas and more positive change in the world. Okay? So, he said, for example, like Atlantis, okay? In Atlantis, Lemuria, time, I myself had a past life there, okay? At that time, there was a central point of electricity in the center of the city, okay? There was like a special crystal in the middle, and then the energy amplified. If we look at the earth, energy goes like this, and it goes through the earth is the earth is electromagnetic, the body is electromagnetic, and the planets are electromagnetic. So everything is energy, frequency, vibration. Um, so in my shamanic journey, it is key to keep a high vibration no matter what. If you're going through something, it's okay because balance is the key. You must balance um balance negative energy and sustain it and keep it at bay for that light to flow. Okay? That's the yin and the yang. Okay? Um so without this balance, we're creating a blockage in the universe. That's why you're seeing so many deaths, so many murders, so many of this. So this neurological pandemic, we want to imagine that. Now follow me. The brain gives off light signals. Okay, when they are not of high vibration, they cause mental illness, which causes blocks in the universe, in the atmosphere, and so on and so forth, which creates this pool of mental illness and psychotic breaks and neurological pandemics of sorts, right? Um, and that's when you have all these wars and so on. Um, Now, this is where unity, love, and light comes to play, and why it is pertinent to understand that we are all one. Because if we understand that we all came from Africa, everyone just went to their own perspective areas and were taught different. When we understand from a place of understanding what really went down scientifically versus what you want to be conformed to think from society and what was bred to you that is not facts, you're enabling um, humanity to gain the insights of peace, unity, and love, and us to come together in the Christ consciousness and build this high vibration together. That way, you won't have any of this terrible, um, these terrible murders, suicides, mass suicides, and all this other type of crazy stuff going on. Right now, the ethers are off. Things are off. Um, because of all the pollution in the body, because of so many people not seeking in. Mother Gaia, or giving props to the moon or the sun, or people not understanding that this is needed, right? So as we put this all together, I also put this in here. He had anti-gravity. This is also being used at Area 51. I just want to tell you how smart he was and what he got from being enlightened. He wasn't just an inventor. He was a shaman of his in his own right. Okay, he was a gifted soul in his own right. Okay, and with his gifts, he was able to give humanity through God. God gave him the vision to give us to help us out. But yet, of course, humanity stole it and used it for wrongdoing. And so that's why you're having a lot of inventions not being created at full capacity, because God is scared of what humanity will do to it, will do with this information. Okay? Okay, this is like electricity above ground with the wires. Woo wham. Um, Nikola Tesla was a Serbian Cyrillic, that looks like Russian, pronounced Nikola Tesla, 10 July 1856 to January 7th, 1943. Okay, was a Serbian American inventor, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and futurist, best known for his contributions to the design of the modern alternating current AC electricity supply system. But what people don't understand is that his work wasn't just geared to electronics. His work was also geared to the subconscious, okay, and how to evolve into a higher consciousness. And what he understood is that vibrations that are low, You can't create anything with the low vibration. Everything that is created, just like the Symphony of Beethoven, is high vibration. You know what I mean? So we've got to look at these aspects here. But what we know of Tesla is his contribution to technical advances. But Nikola Tesla, as I spoke to him, he was a spiritualist. He knew that electricity spiritually of a high vibration was just as important spiritually as it was on the 3D world. Okay? He mastered alchemy within to where it made him wise. He was not able to get this information. He was not able to get this information unless he raised his vibration and he reached a sense of love, light, and unity and peace within. Okay? Or God wouldn't have trusted him with this information. Okay? So I definitely want to put that out here. So this was a quote from Nikola Tesla. Okay? This sounds like a shaman. And he quotes, and then I quote, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Stay. Of all things, I like the books best. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in one decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. A lot of scientists are trying to find out things manually, in a sense. They're trying to, but they're not asking the shamans. They're not asking the people that are high vibrating to get this information. Do you understand what I'm saying? This comes from one of the smartest ascended masters and men in history that was chosen and gifted by God, by the High Council of the Highest White Light. With this information, let's be clear. You don't just aren't able to vibrate this high. You got to be given and be gifted this. And so let me read this quote again. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay? Of all things, I like the books best. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in one decade than in all of the previous centuries of its existence. You got to investigate the unseen, investigate the cosmos or whatnot or what have you, okay? With righteousness, not with greed, or you won't find it because they won't let you find it. Do you understand? All right. So, as I stated before, he was referring to me earlier as referred to me talking about Atlantis. This is Atlantis, the pictures of which they found. And if you look, there's like a sensor. This is where the crystal he said was right here, like a big crystal that would amplify. As you know, the frequency of the earth goes like this. And he said it would amplify off the crystal. And so it was like a sense of like a Wi-Fi where things would operate off of it. You know, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Look. But him telling me it makes sense now that I'm looking at this picture. I've seen this picture, but now that I'm looking at it and I got dialogue, I'm starting to see what he's talking about. But anyway, look at that. That's so cool. Right? Okay. So this is another picture. Okay, so this is a better depiction of what he was talking about. So he said it was a crystal in the center, right? And so the frequency of the earth will go like this. And so it would, being that the earth is electromagnetic, and the only place in the world that's not floating on water is Africa. Let's be clear. Okay, so anywhere else that's floating, like the United States is floating. Okay, it's just floating on water. So a place like this, it would be much easier to get that current of that water, and then the earth is probably, you know what I mean? So I could definitely see it's how it's going. However, If you see all that light going, that's they said the emerald color. That makes sense. How cool is that? But it was so futuristic, yet it was really um, it gave me like the Jesus times versus futuristic, but they have very um, they were more technical savvy in their own way. Okay, um, this is extraordinary. But he's saying that the only reason that we are blocked from this type of technical advancing is because humankind is divided. Okay, human mankind is um, not loving each other, and so on and so forth. So we're stuck in a paradigm of the 3D. Okay, a lot of us that are magical or with abilities, we vibrate higher. We just work here, so to speak. So for those in the 3D world, in order to to rise into this type of power, there's a sense of responsibility that needs to be taken, a sense of love, unity, and light. So while we're talking about unity, I thought I should go ahead and throw something else out there, right? Let's get into this. So I looked up some quotes from National Geographic. Again, I love BET. I love CMT. I mean, I watch. I don't love it. I love God, but I like these shows. Um, I like country music. I like rap. I like R&B. But I love my frequency. I love pure just frequency of love and angel frequency because that's what feeds my soul. To each their own, and I suggest everybody do the same. Um, because a lot of this music out here is toxic. So if you're not balanced, this stuff could cause an adverse reaction on your soul and how you conduct yourself character-wise. If you're not if you haven't healed your childhood trauma or whatnot, or what have you, you probably need to heal first before you listen to any type of music that could be triggering. So I definitely suggest frequency healing, as we stated before with Tesla. Right? It all makes sense. Anyway, so the quote goes, "We are solely children of Africa. We are solely children of Africa, with no Neanderthals or island-dwelling hobbits in our family tree." According to a new study, scientists who compared the skulls and DNA of human remains from around the world say their results point to modern humans, Homo sapiens, having a single origin in Africa. Okay? Do I need to say that again? Okay, so regardless of your skin color or where your ancestors moved to back in the day, everyone has African ancestry in them. Okay, so with this being said in black and white in the books, you might want to ask yourself, what's with the division? There's good and bad people in every race. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me read this again for those that's ignorant that wanna, just like the Trump girl talking about the for Trump helping the white people or whatever she said during her rally. That girl, that's ignorant because girl, you came from Africa too. You're just light skinned. Everybody came from Africa. That is the only country that is on land and not on water. People just evolved into different places. But if we understand this, then how are these grown people racist? Don't you think that's ignorant? Right? Everybody got the same skull, everybody got the same bones. Because of where you was raised, you might have been taken out of Africa at a later time. And some people left way before you, and so they light skinned, they moved to Antarctica, and then you moved, and you didn't move until late during slavery, so you still got melanin in your skin. Do you feel who is more superior than who? Okay, I'll wait. But so everybody is one. Unity, love, and light is the key to a higher conscious universe, period. Judgments, biases, ignorance is man-made. Division is man-made. Everything that is dividing humanity is man-made. Okay? Period, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm personally, I love how BET had the they're mixing their people, whatever, on the show. But as I read this on National Geographic, our goal here is to build the vibrations of humanity together with unity. So as a shaman, my goal from God is to preach unity, love, and light. So I need to go in, I needed to investigate, right? So as I investigate, I look at National Geographic and I want to read this again. We are solely children of Africa, with no Neanderthals or island-dwelling hobbits in our family tree. According to the new study, scientists who compared to the skulls and DNA of human remains from around the world say their results point to a modern humans, Homo sapiens, having a single origin in Africa. National Geographic. I left the link down there if you want to check it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of these, what do they call them? People just separating each other from race to religion to sexuality. The LGBTQ got them a little section. It's like everybody wants to be divided. Nobody wants to come together and love on each other, right? But you know what? That's what it's going to take in order to raise the vibrations of all of humanity. You cannot ascend and get to God. Now, this coming from a master shaman. And if you don't know, see my abilities and who I am, you look at my receipts. Okay? I did not get here not understanding that we are all one. Okay? Let's be extremely clear. All right? So I thought I should throw this up here too. The evolution of man. Not that it didn't say the evolution of modern men. It didn't say the evolution of a particular man. It didn't say the evolution of a particular race, gender. It said the evolution of the modern man. So I don't know. Am I the only one that's confused? So men have gotten to this psychosis that's been self-taught in homes that through pain, through trauma, through codependencies, through quote unquote, not childhood trauma, but childhood trauma that happened to the lineage. Division have been turned into propaganda to create division. But as we see here, everyone had the same evolution. Now, spiritually, people evolve quicker than others because everyone has their own time to evolve. Whether you have good karma, if you got good karma, you there. If you don't, if you got karma to pay, you got time. If you still believe in racism and division, you're not there yet, baby. I'm hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you still walk in the street and you jealous of somebody, if you still walking in the street and you envious, if you still walking the street and you talking about somebody and you're not gonna help an old lady cross the street, you probably got some karma that you need to work out. You understand what I'm saying? However, everybody come from the same situation. Everyone just has had a different evolution, and everyone has a different spiritual path for God. Okay. However, if everyone was to work together for the goodness of love and light, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what humanity could accomplish? People think we're creating the best inventions and the bestest, but we're not. You know why? God is not going to allow that to happen. Because majority people are operating in low vibration and ignorance. For example, for what? What's all the hate? I don't understand. And I just showed y'all receipts and proofs. You understand what I'm saying? So he also told me that the reason Atlantis was brought to its end was because they were investigating dark matter. Okay, so when you investigate dark matter, you got to get get a machine, and I think run atoms into each other and create a big bang and see if you could create a universe in like this tube, right? That's what spirit is telling me right now, right? It's like a yeah. So, however, that's only God could do that. So Atlantis got to a point to where they got too big for their britches, and they started investigating dark matter, trying to create their own universes and stuff. And it got detrimental. It created a national disaster, and it went left, right? So this is where greed and narcissism gets you once you cannot contain and stay balanced. Okay, and so that's kind of the mode of what's going on now. Because as I research, they're doing these researches. Here it goes right here. They're investigating how to create dark matter in Alaska, not only Alaska but in Europe. Okay, dark matter, a component of the universe whose presence is discerned from its gravitational attraction rather than its luminosity. Dark matter makes up 30.1% of the matter energy composition of the universe. The rest is dark energy. 69.4% and or ordinary visible matter of 0.5%. What can dark matter do to the body? And there's a chance that one form of it can be behave like tiny, high-speed projectiles blasting through human flesh like bullets. A new study suggests, in fact, the dark matter impact would generate so much heat that it would tunnel through body tissue as flesh melting plasma plume. The study authors reported July 26, 2019. As y'all see on Star Trek and all them other type of shows, that when an astronaut gets stuck out there in a situation, he implodes. That's that dark matter. Okay. Can a human be made of dark matter? Even though at any given instant, there's only around 10, 20, 22, 10, 20 seconds kilograms of dark matter inside you. Much larger amounts are constantly passing through you. Every second, you'll experience about 2.5 times 10 16 kilograms of dark matter passing through your body. Okay, this is that filtering that bad energy. As above, so below. This is why it's important to stay high vibration with light, love. You don't want this to take over, and then you're depleting. That's why people with bad energy, they age bad. Okay, and so on and so forth, and they die quicker. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to as above, so below. That's why it's important for us all to maintain high vibrations, high energy, so we can put back that energy into the world, so it can operate into the universe, and so that we, in return, can get this knowledge that's needed. So we ain't still using old school stuff and also electricity, putting pollutants back into the atmosphere. So this is the dark matter situation right here. He's an extra laboratory I found. I believe this is in Russia. And this is how it's contained in this container. They put the atoms in a container and move them around, and so they can bring, and then the Big Bang, and then they create the Big Bang and whatnot or what have you. They're trying to replicate how to create a universe. For what? You feel me? I'm just saying. You feel me? All right. So I want to hit some key points. As a shaman, how I stay balanced. I don't listen to secular music anymore unless I'm at the gym for just a split second. I do frequency healing and meditation daily for majority of the time. Okay. I also do vibrational, which is the frequency is also creates vibrations. Okay. And then the lights I got my candles. I keep my candles lit. And I have my color candles I have lit, and then I balance my chakras. You see them, the chakras are the colors of the spectrum. You understand what I'm saying? And energy, you got to release that energy and balance that energy. All of this has to do with the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the universe all at once. High vibrations, unity, love, light, peace and balance is needed for everyone in order for all this turmoil to slow down. So please seek your nearest shaman or whomever the healer or practitioner is that can get you balance. Now is the time to get them crystals, like them candles. There are unseen forces that are attached to that dark matter that attaches to the soul. Okay? You want to reach high consciousness. When you reach high consciousness, you are thinking at a high light frequency. That's why we're able to tap in to different realms and spirits and do what we do. It's a gift that's been gifted because we've mastered that alchemy of being able to transmute what the flesh is given. Okay? And this is all. The light is the spirits. The dark is the flesh. Okay? We need better, so we can have better inventions, connections to other beings and places in the universe. The veil is blocked because of low vibrations. The humanity is unable to heal appropriately because so many people have low vibrations, and it's going into the earth. It's going into the universe. That's why you're seeing all this stuff happening into the universe. You're seeing just a multitude of stuff that's not supposed to be happening. Because a lot of people are not doing their part, but then they want to be like, oh, what's going on? But look in the mirror and ask yourself, did I do my part as a productive member of the highest white light? Did I love someone today? Did I hug someone today? Did I say please and thank you today? Did I make somebody's vibrations high today? Did I make my vibrations high today? Right? Now that is the key. Okay? That's when we could talk about when we get into mastering alchemy and high vibrations and maintaining a light vibration. We want to talk about Yeshua, the Sacred Heart of Jesus, how Yeshua was reborn and was able to self-heal. He understood the universe, not only the wisdom and the knowledge of the universe, but he raised his vibration to a point to where he was not fazed by nothing and nobody. He knew God favored him to an extent to where his vibration stayed high to a point he was self-healing and he could heal others. As y'all seen, they had that tapestry where they had his body when he died. What they say, it was a light. How they created a mirror image of his body on that sheet. It was because of light. As your vibrations raise, you literally disappear into a light frequency and be reborn. Wait a minute. This is deep though. I need y'all to stay with me. Right? Come on now. Which made him an immortal soul. Immortal soul. Okay? Listen. So, unity, love, and light is key. And I want to touch on, again, he also did want to state that division is man-made. Everybody just went to different places. They're dragging it out to be something that it's really not. Everybody's going to realize it when they pass that none of it made sense. Okay? It's so many people's lives and futures have been dictated by pain and discomfort. And people like to wallow in pain and remember. Why do you want to remember slavery? Why do you want to remember the Holocaust with a special day or month? But the key to healing is healing childhood trauma. But we want to remember it for what? Instead of create a day or a month for unity. See, I mean, help me though in the comments. Help me if I'm you feel me? But this is what he's telling me. So when do we get to a point to where everyone heals and someone sets the narrative for universal peace, love, and light? As I'm pulling up the facts right here. Just saying. Let me go ahead and put it up again. Everybody originally came from Africa, period. So what's the problem? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Bam. So for people to feel any type of way because they want to keep a particular type of color, like I don't understand that. Evolution, everyone has to evolve. As humanity has to evolve. And everybody's not gonna like that. Maybe that's the problem. But evolution, when it comes to evolution, everybody don't have a say-so but God. So, but everyone's trying to control this evolution. And that's why humanity is where they're at right now. I'm just in the 3D working. Don't pay me no attention. You feel me? But I bet you in the 3D world, the reason everybody is so uptight, dysfunctional, and in pain is because no one wants to heal child wounds, not just their childhood wounds from their childhood, but ancestral childhood wounds. Let go and let God. What is the problem? Why can't we get some more frequency, healing, and love? Like Nikola Tesla is saying. Vibration, energy. This is all prevalent. This is ignorance, racism. It's being fed into Mother Gaia and into the universe, causing this neurological issue and blockage in the ethers because it shouldn't be happening. Okay? I love y'all, yo. Listen, you know I gotta come here, spit these facts for y'all. I want to do Martin Luther King next, and I want to do a couple murder investigations. You know what I'm saying? My goal tonight was to give you guys an understanding that frequency, vibration, energy, light, the light spectrum, everything is one. Earth, human beings are electromagnetic, the earth, everything is one. So all this pain and ridicule and stuff that you guys are putting into the earth, it's playing a part in the ethers and electromagnetic forces that were once protecting the subconscious and the mind from losing it. You understand what I'm saying? So the sooner we can get to a place of unity, love, and light and understand what is clearly evident, you'll see more inventions, you will see more love from the upper highlights. You will see a lot more. I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. You're more than a conqueror. You are victorious. All right? You don't have to know them to love them. You don't have to know them to wish them well. All right? Namaste.